Hi guys. So this is part 2 of my book collection. Part 1 got really long, so now we're on part 2, and I'm just gonna jump right in. So if you're interested in my part 2 of my book collection, just keep watching and please like and subscribe. It means the world to me. Love you guys so much. The first book in my collection is Every Vow You Break. So it says The Lie Started with I Do. This is a novel. This has really, really good reviews. I believe every book I check out from the library has pretty much 5-star reviews. A bride's dream honeymoon becomes a nightmare when a man with whom she's had a regrettable one-night stand shows up in this electrifying psychological thriller from the acclaimed author of 8 Perfect Murders. So I'm really excited to try out this book. Next is called This is the Story of a Happy Marriage. So this is more of a nonfiction book about a woman, and this is, I believe it's kind of like an autobiography, but not really. It's not about marriage, really. It's about this lady and how she struggles to make a living writing. So I'm excited to read this. I feel like it's very relatable based off the first few chapters that I read. And I'm excited to dive into this. A little bit different than my usual, but should be nice. I love books about people who are creatives, who make a living out of it. Next is Back to My Home, which is psychological thrillers. This is The Woman in the Window. A lot of people love this book so much. I think I watched this movie on Netflix, which is why I kind of put off reading it. This is by A.J. Finn, by the way. She's a very, very good writer. It's published in 36 languages around the world, already in development as a major film from Fox. I don't know if this is the same one that Amy Fisher is in on Netflix, because I think I watched that one. But yeah, if I already watched the one, that's why I'm kind of like turned off, because I already know what happens. But, you know, the book might not be like the movie. So I'm glad I own it. Very good quality. I got it from Half Price Books. Next is a nonfiction. This is Blind to Betrayal, Why We Fool Ourselves, We Aren't Being Fooled. So yeah, this is basically kind of up my alley of nonfiction books that, you know, open up your eyes and have a lot of facts. I started reading this and it seems to be a little bit dry. I mean, there's literally formulas and such, so I'm not that excited to read it, but maybe it will be eye-opening. I'm not sure. I'll let you guys know in a review. But yeah, this is Blind to Betrayal. Next, we have the book More Than Love, A Husband's Tale. This has really good reviews. This is about a husband and his wife has cancer, and this is his journal, and he writes about it, and it's just a very, very apparently inspirational, moving book. So I'm not quite in the mood to read that right now, but you know, it seems very powerful, and I'm glad to own it and be able to review it for you guys at some point. Next is a book I have checked out for the library, but I'm definitely considering buying and reading more books from Erich Fromm. So he is actually a philosopher, and he wrote The Art of Loving, and he's written a lot of books, and this book is so eye-opening, and it's like a scientific way of looking at love, and it is hard to read. Like, it's definitely not a quick read. It is causing you to think. That's why I want to buy it, so I can really dissect it in chunks and kind of like take notes. So I'm definitely going to be buying this once I read it from the library. And I definitely want to read more of his work. I'm really into philosophy, and his philosophy is definitely easy to understand, and it's relatable and it's backed with research. So love Erich Fromm. Next is a true crime. This is Truman Capote in Cold Blood. I purchased this. Everyone says if you're into true crime, this is like the book to read. It's like beginning to true crime. So definitely will be reading this because I am into true crime. And yeah, this is apparently like one of the top true crime books of all time. So you guys know. Next is a book on daily meditations. I'm really into reading these in the morning or when I'm stressed or before bed. So this is by Melody Beatty, Daily Meditations on the Path to Freeing Your Soul. So I absolutely love meditation books, and they just calm me. And she has another one too, but this one I purchased. really nice. My favorites. This book is called He's Scared, She's Scared. Understanding the Hidden Fears that Sabotage Your Relationships. But yeah, this is apparently, I love like relationship books and like relationship psychology. I read some of this, just skimmed it, and it was like eye-opening. So definitely excited to delve into this and really dissect it. So this is definitely a book I'm glad I own. Sometimes I get a book from the library and I'm like, I need more time with this book, you know? Next is The Husband's Secret by Leanne Morgarty. She wrote, I believe, 12 Little Lies, or, you know, the book. She's written a lot of really, really good books. This book is apparently really good. It is just a mystery fiction novel. So should be good to, you know, quick read. Next is just a book I bought on the whim at Half Price Books called Guilty. By Laura Elliott. Yeah, just seems like something that would be a quick read. Once again, just, you know, a mystery thriller. This book is called I Let You Go by Claire McIntosh. This has really good reviews. I'm not sure. This is like a large print. This is all they had in the library. I don't know if I like large print, even though why wouldn't I? But I still don't. On a rainy afternoon, a mother's life is shattered as her son slips from her grip and runs into the street. Jenna Gray moves to a ramshackle cottage on the remote Welsh coast, trying to escape the memory of the car accident. Yeah, so this is like a, I guess, mystery thriller. I'm not sure. This has really good reviews, so I'm excited to pick it up from the library. 2 more books from the library. This is called Leave No Trace by Mindy Mejia. People are saying this is equal to Gone Girl in, you know, fast paced, and they're saying that's just really good. Just seems like a compelling book. One of those, I'll definitely review this once I read it. Seems similar to a lot of books by Gillian Flynn. And the book is called A Bad Day for Sunshine. This is actually a funny book. This is not less serious. I don't know. I've heard really, really good things about this book, and I think it would be good to get a book that's more lighthearted versus all my other books are super serious or, you know, a little bit depressing, especially the true crime ones. Next, I have the book called The Devil in the White City. This has really high reviews. It is a true crime book and murder, magic, and madness at the fair that changed America. So, probably really good true crime book. And I also have this book called The Mars Room, a novel. I just picked this up at Half Price Books. This is basically about a girl and she goes to prison. Just her story. So I'm excited to jump into this one. So I started reading The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. People are saying this is a really good book. I am currently at 59 pages in. I'm not really hooked yet. I don't know if I'm just missing it or was going to get better. About this girl who basically gets a house. Like, she just gets a house, and like there's a lot of different characters, and there's a lot of, I guess they'll all come together at the end. I'm starting to like fall in love with the characters more, so that kind of helps. But yeah, I'm pretty I'm into this book, The Family Upstairs. It's a thriller. Next is Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. She is known for Sharp Objects, and what else? Oh, she wrote Gone Girl too, which is like everyone's favorite book. I've seen the movie, but I haven't read the book. I have the book on hold. But yeah, I started reading this about like 2 chapters in, so yeah, it's pretty good so far. Just hasn't really hooked me yet, so. Next is The Stranger Beside Me. So I'm actually halfway through this book. This is about Ted Bundy, and I don't know, I was so into it, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, okay, I'm kind of bored of this book. I stopped reading it, but I do want to finish it. So I'm halfway through, and yeah, and I want to finish this book. It's just, that ever happened to you? Just like into a book and all of a sudden you just like lose interest? I don't know. That just happens to me. Next we have Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. This is a true crime book that has really high reviews. have not read it yet, so I'll let you know. Something has not got me excited about it yet, but maybe when I start reading it, I will be excited. And then this book is called Silent Child. So this is a dark and disturbing psychological novel. So yeah, this is just, I don't know, I was into something. I was like, what's a disturbing book? And I got a lot of people said it's a good one. So I will review that later. Next is called Radio Silence. So this is actually a recommendation from Peter. He has Peter Likes Books, and also Peter Mon. And he said this is a really, really good book. So these are the books that we have similar tastes. So it's called Radio Silence by Alice Osman. So I will check that out. This is called The Lost Girls, the true story of the Cleveland abductions and the incredible rescue. So this is another true crime book. Really interested in reading that. And the last one, which has really high reviews, is called One of Us is Lying, a New York Times bestseller, addictive, devour in one sitting thriller. So I'm really excited to get this because a lot of people are wanting to read this right now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's my current book collection, and I have a lot to read. I have a lot to continue, and a lot of reviews to do for you guys. So please like and subscribe, and yeah, I hope join the family. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this channel, and I hope that you subscribe so that you can see all my videos that are posted. So, love you. Bye.